the Kansas City Chiefs, looking to carry on their good form after in the end narrowly beating the Detroit Lions after absolutely cruising. There was concerns on defense. They traveled, of course, to the Philadelphia Eagles, who had a really strong performance at Atlanta, absolutely brushed Atlanta aside. And it's a game we always thought would be close. I backed the Philadelphia Eagles, and I was surprisingly wrong. Everyone else went for the 49ers. Perhaps I should have more faith in them. The visitors held on to win this one 17-11 in the end. It, of course, was a close matchup where the Eagles started off stronger. They got the early field goal with Jake Elliott. And to be honest, they should have been 2 possessions up. It was, as I say, the 49ers kept getting 3 and outs. And then for some bizarre reason with the play calling, even though the Eagles were so close that where they would have got a chip field goal, they tried to do the Philly special that they'd done in the Super Bowl against New England, and it fouled, and that meant that there was a turnover and downs. So although field goals only 3 points back, I'm thinking early doors just keep getting points. Points. But you think after all this pretty much all first half domination, you're only 3-0 up. This is a massive advantage to the San Francisco 49ers. They're thinking, we've not played well offensively like we did in Detroit. We've now got a massive opportunity to take advantage. And that was exactly what happened. The 49ers responded with the touchdown from Jimmy Garoppolo to Jennings. Then they stunned the Philadelphia offense again with a Jimmy Garoppolo touchdown. And then that put them, of course, 14-3 up. Then, of course, there was a Robbie Gould field goal. And then the 49ers defense learned from their mistakes against the Lions, which I think was good to see. I think they simply had to. It was a much more disciplined performance. They realised the calibre of team had gone up. And this is a defence that got them to absolutely blitz the NFC the year that they lost the Super Bowl to the Chiefs. And, of course, as I've said many a time, should have won when you're 20-11 up. But they just completely, 20-10 up, apologies. But, yeah, just as I say, just lost their composure. They certainly showed composure on this occasion. And pretty much there was a middle fourth quarter touchdown from Jalen Hurts. His rush game, of course, is very strong. Going to be a real weapon for Philadelphia. But the 49ers made the key plays when it mattered with the defense, with the run game, Jimmy G finding Deebo Samuel when he had to. And it was a very solid away win for San Fran. So I think that they're certainly looking to be the San Fran of 2019 rather than 2020. But Philadelphia, Brad, I don't know about you, but I was disappointed about some of the play calling and how they just weren't efficient enough when they got deep into the 49ers half.
Yeah, it was a big contrast from week one. Obviously, in week one, they blitzed the Falcons. Obviously, finding Devonta Smith, finding other players to get them touchdowns. It was just, again, it was one of them ones where you look at the week one performance, like the Saints, and it was just a complete contrast going into week two. I think the 49ers, it was going 2-0 in the NFC West. Again, that's another division that's looking pretty strong. A few surprise teams going 2-0 based on last season. I think good start for the 49ers. We all know they had their problems last year. It was more of a free hit season last year. I think they have got to cement their place in the top 2 of the NFC West and really push for potential like NFC Championship games or late playoff games. It's their defense as well. They slapped against the Lions. Good to see them sort of reduce Philadelphia to not a lot at all, really.
No, exactly. I think if you go on the road to Philly after how they absolutely brushed aside Atlanta and only come away with conceding 11 points, that's a very good performance, and the defensive coordinator certainly deserves credit. So it looks like the 49ers could certainly be having a very good season again, which will please their fan base, who have seen plenty of success in the past, but of course it's been, no Super Bowl since the early 90s, and all of a sudden they've lost their last 2 Super Bowls. So it's a real opportunity to compete with your likes of Tampa Bay and the Rams, which of course we'll come on to shortly. So